Good morning from the Hashknife. I had to take today off for jury duty, and then it got canceled at the last minute, so here I am checking calves before I get some work done today. Look at that, that's beautiful. I think we got a cow with a new calf right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right there in the center of the screen, I think that's a new calf. So if I'm correct, I'll have to go check that one. Those girls look good. Just gonna have to swing by, check on them, make sure babies look good. We got a good calf count. And then head back to the house and start the day. They've all decided to hang up in the corner. I got a couple more cows here. And then up there, the first ones I saw, those are all steers and heifers. And then there's like onesies, twosies right here. I think this cow out here, she's way out there. She's that little dot right there. I think she might have had a calf, and I think it's gonna be 126. We've been watching her for a while. Let's go find out. Bingo. We were right. What'd you get, Mom? What'd you get? And I don't remember if you're a mean mom or not. Yeah, I just gotta check, honey. Hold on. Bull or heifer, honey? I know. Here, let me look. What have we got? I think it's a heifer. Yeah, it's a heifer. Good job, Mama. Good job. Unfortunately, that makes this easy. Another heifer. We were really hard to heifers early on, and now we're just a little heavy. But at least it's a calf. 126. We're gonna make a little ear tag for her and get the rest of the day over with. Alright, now I just gotta bolden that up, get the other side done, and tag the little squirt. Alright, tag's done. What you might notice is she's not that happy I'm here. She's a good cow. But I don't want to disturb her too much, so I'm literally just going to try and tag the little girl and get out of here. Oh, this might be a good opportunity here. I know, Mom. I know. It's all yours. Good girl. Good mama. Alright, nice and easy. She decided to come talk to me. Hi. She's all yours. She's all yours. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright, baby. Little tail flip there. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. Go to Mom. All yours, Mom. Have a good day.
So we're going to put some cake out here where we put the last bale of feed. They're kind of not cleaning it up. So we're going to entice them a little bit. Kaylin's going to dump out a couple of bags of feed, shake the bucket to these guys, and look how they come when you do that. They're all about free goodies. Cows running, calves running and bucking. It's just mayhem.
Come on, Cookie Monster. Come here.
Oh, and then ears, she'll come right up.
Come on, Cookie Monster.
So we're just gonna dump this out right on top of this last hay that was fed out. Had green grass and the very last of the hay bales. So we're at this point where I'd like to get them to try to feed on this cake, and then at the same time decide that, oh, this last hay is probably something I don't have to work hard for. So we'll get that going too, and slick it up. And once they've done that, then we'll put a harrow on all of this, smooth it all out, and hope she greens up. We'll see how this works. So he's going to tune these girls up with this bucket also. They're not near as fast. Not quite as fast.
Come on. Yeah, I got goodies. Yeah, come on.
We got 5 left to calve. There we go. Now they're figuring it out.
Hey, come on.
Got some steers and yearling heifers in here. 2-year-old heifers, I guess.
Come on. Come on, kiddos. Oh, yeah, there we go. The crinkle of the bag. Yep, yep. Come on. Some of you know what this means. Come on. This is what we're doing. Getting them used to the bucket. Hi, girls. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. All right, it's the third night of this. The girls are starting to come in on their own, and I'm about to shake the bucket. You can see some of them are here. Some of them out there are calling, letting them know, hey, it's feeding time. I'm gonna shake the bucket in a second, and we're gonna find out how fast they come on in. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, now you're seeing some movement. There they are. All these girls are ready. There's Deuce. Alright girls, you ready? You ready? I'm sure you are. The timing on the end of the year feeding was well done because they have these last 2 bales they just don't want to eat. So spreading this cake out on the ground like this kind of brings them back to it. That's 1 sack that's lined out across. I'll do 1 more. There's our Cookie Monster. I started right over here. So I'll grab a second bag about where that little 143 calf is. And then I'll head that direction and then go feed the second herd. I'm in the second pasture and you can see they've got this figured out. Hey, that guy's got the grain. Where are you going? Come on, come back. And then you might also be asking, well, why would they not be finishing up their hay? Well, when you got green growing grass that you can club yourself or knock down and take home to your beloved, why wouldn't you just go do that? And that's kind of what they're doing. So I'm going to show you. This is the second herd, and again, we got it all timed out pretty good this year because they also took their last bale and they did not finish it. Look at all that. That's a lot. I'd guess there's a third to half of that bale that's still just left on the ground. So we're gonna spread
the cake all over this to try and draw them back onto the feed and get them to finish it out. And just got done off the phone. Dad had to make a run to Billings. They're not finishing up the feed on the ground, so this will be the last night that we cake them. They've kind of been primed now for branding day when we need to bring them in with the grain. We've gotten them to come back to the feed to try and clean some of it up. But this will be it. We got 4 calves left. Depending on whether or not I find one tonight, we might have 2 or 3 left to go. But this is kind of the end of the calving season and into the spring and summer. And we're just going to kind of monitor. Hopefully it'll be low maintenance, man. Low maintenance.
We were just out checking some calves, and this guy was laying down out away from everybody else with his mother. And you notice she's not been the most thrilling specimen of health this spring. I was like, I don't know what the heck's going on, but this cold weather, we got some rain. We got about 3/4 of an inch of rain now today, and I think it's just enough to tip him over. He's not doing well, and we found him almost like he's just near death. I told Mom I didn't think he was going to make it.
There's some ear twitches. Is he holding his head up now?
Well, it's just kind of resting. Okay. I want him to be able to drain. I don't want that water or milk that we're throwing in there. He's cold. I'm going to throw a little bit in there, get him to. He tried to grab it a little bit, but he's very, very thin. And he's looked better from a distance. There we go. You swallow? Is that a swallow? Looks like one, yep.
He's made some noises, moved limbs a little.
Let's grab his clench down on this nipple.
And I saw him yesterday before work at 7:30 in the morning, and he looked thin but not emaciated. Right now he looks emaciated.
Yeah, he looks really thin. Oh, kid. Let's see, and I think we're actually having agonal breathing. I think we're losing him. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. He's looked like his eyes were dilating when I picked him up. Still don't look good.
Come on, bud.
He's not really trying much.
Think a warm tub at all would help with internal?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's not froze. You know, he's just
cool. He's just cold.
And he's just his rain has just made. There we go. It was kind of a half-hearted.
Me?
Well, it was a half-hearted swallow. Maybe she's not taking care of him.
Because, like I said, yesterday he was thin, but he wasn't like this, and that was like less than
36 hours.
Less than it's like 30 hours.
Yeah, his. You shitting me? Come on. You want to try it?
Come on.
The question is it agonal breathing or is it him actually kind of coming back?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
You notice we got him up on his sternum, so like if he does take fluids, he's not gonna drown. Help with his breathing a little bit. He's moving. There's movement.
Oh man. There you go. Come on.
If he makes it through this, he might just end up being a bottle calf, unfortunately.
Yeah. Here's a Blink. Where you been?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey. What you
Did I
doing?
see you blink?
Come on, buddy.
You fighting at all? Come on. Come on, there you go. Come on. His mouth filled. Come on, kid, try. Come on.
Come on. Get that down your toe.
Wow, you got. Now you're.
Come on, bud. Get that down your tummy.
I'm not letting you know that now. Put your tongue in there.
Get that tummy.
There you go. Come on.
There you go.
Looking for some more. Know what that is?
Do you want him up more?
No, this is good.
It's okay, bud.
Come on. Come on, kid.
There you go. It's a sign in the right direction.
Yeah, maybe. You know. Come on. They tip their heads like this normally.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Watch out.
There you go.
Go ahead, out.
As we finish this week up, I'll just want to finish off with explaining kind of what happened with that calf. Unfortunately, I got home from work. I was kind of in clothes like this, decent looking collar shirt and pants, and I see mom and dad hurry up to the house, and suddenly dad was walking in with a little furry body in his arms, and mom was scrambling to get milk replacer and open the door so he can bring the calf in. I helped him try and resuscitate the calf a little bit, obviously caught a little bit of it on film, but ultimately this is where monitoring just didn't work out. It wasn't a success. It didn't help. It just didn't work. First loss of the year. We're blessed to say that that's the first. Hopefully it's also the last. We're really hoping to get through the year without losing a calf, but unfortunately things like this happen. This came out of cow 41. We've noticed over the last few years she has had smaller calves to begin with, kind of runty looking calves, almost dwarfish at times. We kept one for this past year for a butcher steer. I initially called him Lumpy because he was kind of just a little small guy. He's turned out over the time to be roughly the same size as everybody else, but she produces really small calves. I call her double wide because she gets really big during her pregnancy, right before she calves. And we also noticed she started kind of ailing this year. She was really slowing down, almost labored in movement when she was walking as she was about to calve the upcoming, week or two leading up to the calf's birth. And then when he was born, everything was fine. She seemed to do a little bit better health-wise. But we just kept an eye on all of them, especially kept an eye on him. He was thin, but nothing super alarming. And as I stated in that video, I saw him not 30 hours beforehand. He looked, again, thin, but not super bad. And when mom and dad found him, he looked malnourished, dehydrated, and unfortunately, you saw the last gasps of life with him. He did come back a little bit. We were putting warm milk replacement in him. It seemed to help. It seemed like he was wanting it. He was kind of reaching out like somebody dying of thirst, that he wanted fluids. But ultimately, I think at that time, with whatever was going on, either with malnutrition, dehydration, or combination of both, or either, along with the slight cold and then long drizzle over the course of a day where we got an inch of rain, thankfully, it kind of combined to be something that didn't work out, and that was the result. So dad took his little body to the bone pile and laid him rest there, and hopefully, like I said, that's the last loss we have this year for calves. So an unfortunate end towards the end of the calving season, and obviously for that little one's life, but sometimes you just don't win them all. Even though you seem to be doing the right thing, you're questioning yourself afterwards, but we were doing everything that we thought was right at the time, and it just didn't pan out to be that way this time, I guess. So that's kind of the long story short. At the very end, we did everything we could. Didn't work out. Lesson learned, hopefully, and we just always seek to improve in terms of our animal husbandry and making sure that things work out for the best each year. But anyway, until the next video, thanks until you're better paid.